Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I would love to share with you my July beauty favorites, and they include makeup, skincare and perfumes. I've been trying so many products in the month of July, but I included these because they especially impressed me with their quality. I've been using these products the most throughout the month and most of them are affordable. So let's begin with makeup. This is the only high-end item I have. These are Hourglass Scattered Lights eyeshadows and they are absolutely incredible. They are 100% worth their high price point. I have two beautiful shades, Ray and Reflect. I want to swatch them for you, which is this absolutely gorgeous sparkly brown, and it has those big and smaller sparkles which create this very beautiful sparkly dimension on the eyes. They look very expensive on the eyes, and look how shimmery and sparkly they are. They're absolutely gorgeous. This is your perfect everyday one and done eyeshadow, and it looks like you have spent a lot of time doing your eye makeup when in fact you're just wearing one single eyeshadow. Look how absolutely gorgeous is that. This is in the shade Ray, and the second shade I have is called Reflect. This is another absolutely stunning brown. It's a little bit less sparkly than the shade Ray, but it's also very gorgeous. The shade Ray is more brown with bigger sparkles, and shade Reflect is more copper with smaller sparkles. Both of these look absolutely incredible on the eyes. If you still haven't tried these Hourglass eyeshadows, I highly recommend. I have two affordable mascaras that I've been loving in July. First is Waterproof Extensionist Mascara by Loreal. This is incredible mascara. I have very short and straight and dense lashes, and I'm very picky when it comes to my mascaras because for me most mascaras doesn't provide desired lengthening effect, and many mascaras do weight my lashes down throughout the day so they look very short and chalky. But this mascara from L'Oreal works perfectly for my straight and dense lashes because the wand is so small and so precise. It separates my lashes beautifully. It really gives that very gorgeous lengthening effect to my eyes and doesn't weigh them down, and actually holds the curl throughout the day. I have to say I don't like the original version of Extensionist mascara, so I was skeptical about this one, but the waterproof version is so much better for my lashes. And also because it's waterproof, it doesn't smudge or budge throughout the day, which is a huge plus. I've been wearing this mascara under 35 degrees heat and it didn't smudge or budge at all. And my second favorite mascara is from Essence. This is their Lash Without Limits Tubing Brown Extreme Lengthening Mascara. This is the mascara I'm wearing right now, and as you can see, my lashes look very long. I especially appreciate when I can find tubing mascara at the drugstore, and this was, I believe, around €3, and it does great job in separating my lashes. It does hold the curl throughout the day, so my lashes stay like this all day. I also really love the wand in this mascara. I love silicone wands, and as you can see, it's super thin and precise. And even though this is a tubing mascara which comes off with just warm water, it still doesn't smudge or budge throughout the day. Next, I have two absolutely stunning milky pink cool toned glosses from K-beauty brand called Rom&nd, and let me tell you, these are one of the most gorgeous milky glosses you can ever find. These are their Glasting color glosses in the shade 22 and 23. This is shade 23 Cream Haze, and this is the most gorgeous milky pink. Look how stunning is this shade. The formula is incredible. It's not sticky, it's not streaky, and unlike many very pale glosses, it does not emphasize fine lines on the lips. It's very hydrating, very nourishing. It hugs the lips so beautifully. And the second shade I have is my favorite. This is in the shade 22 Cream Mud, and this is ultimate cool toned milky pink gloss. Like, look at this gorgeous shade. Look how stunning it is. I actually want to apply this Cream Haze right now on my lips to show you. And see? Absolutely not streaky. I absolutely hate streaky, thick glosses. And this one is just perfect. Both of these I got on YesStyle under €13, so they're also affordable. I've been using this Revolution Reloaded blusher all month. This is such an incredible blush. First of all, the shade is beyond stunning. Look at this gorgeous cool toned pink. This is in the shade Lovestruck. And what I especially love about this blush is that it has this perfect amount of pigment where it's not too overly pigmented when it becomes hard to work with this blush, but it's also not too sheer. It's very easy to work with. It's very easy to blend. It gives such a beautiful natural flush of color. and this shade Lovestruck works perfectly for me. I've noticed that I grab this blush more often than my other blushes. And the last makeup item I have in this video is this Morphe eyeshadow palette. This is in the shade Rich Glitch, and this is the most gorgeous cool toned palette ever. Look at these perfect shades. We have two shimmers, we have two matte shades, we have one satin shade and one like this shimmery shade with little sparkles. This, in my opinion, is one of the most gorgeous cool toned palettes you can find at the drugstore. This palette is under 20 euros. I believe I got it for like 17 euros, which is a very decent price considering the quality of these eyeshadows. Morphe eyeshadows are my favorite eyeshadows on the market. I think they create the best eyeshadows, the most long-lasting eyeshadows. I also really love doing my winged eyeliner with this dark shade. This is perfect cool toned brown, and every time I do winged eyeliner with this shade, somebody in the comments asks me what eyeliner I'm wearing. I always do my winged eyeliner with my eyeshadows because I love more subtle, more natural looking winged eyeliner, and this eyeshadow works perfectly. I can even apply to my waterline and it still stays all day on my waterline. I also have this eyeshadow in my waterline right now. So these eyeshadows are incredible quality. If you want to invest in a good affordable eyeshadow palette, I highly recommend trying these from Morphe. And now I would love to share with you my favorite skincare products. First is this cleansing oil from Anua. This is their Heart Leaf cleansing oil, and this is one of the best cleansing oils I've ever used. I have very oily, acne prone skin and I hate very heavy and greasy cleansing oils. This oil has such a lightweight, almost watery texture. It doesn't clog my pores, it doesn't leave any greasy film on my skin. I also almost finished this product and I will definitely repurchase. I also got it on Yes Style. I believe it was like 11 euros, which is a very good price for such a high quality product. I wear full glam makeup almost daily and I wear SPF, so I always double cleanse in the evening, and this has been my go-to cleansing oil. Very lightweight, doesn't clog my pores, doesn't leave greasy residue, removes waterproof makeup and very stubborn waterproof mascara very easily and very quickly. I believe this product is gorgeous for all skin types, but you will especially love it if you have oily skin. And also, if you don't like cleansing oils, I still recommend trying this product because most probably you have tried very greasy, heavy cleansing oils. If you try this one, you will fall in love 100%. My second favorite skincare product in July was this Ole Henriksen Balancing Force Oil Control Toner. This is incredible for oily, acne-prone skin. It has AHAs, it has glycolic acid, it has salicylic acid. It also has menthol, which leaves this very refreshing and cooling effect on the skin. I've noticed that it does exfoliate and remove all my impurities. It cleanses my pores so beautifully and my skin tone is more even, the texture is more even, and my makeup applies beautifully after I use this toner. This is absolutely gorgeous exfoliating everyday toner for oily, acne prone skin. If you have sensitive, damaged or dehydrated skin, I don't recommend this because it is very exfoliating and quite strong. My third favorite is the Ordinary Niacinamide serum. This has been in my skincare routine for years. This is my most repurchased skincare product. I know many people actually hate this serum because it tends to be sticky or it tends to cause breakouts, but on my skin it works beautifully. This is the best niacinamide serum for my skin, and niacinamide is one of my all-time favorite skincare ingredients, so I use niacinamide in 10% almost every single morning. This is the only serum I apply under my makeup because it's not heavy, it's not sticky. My makeup glides very smoothly after I apply this serum. I use it together with the Ole Henriksen toner and they work so gorgeous on my oily, acne prone skin. And my favorite things about this serum is that it evens out my texture, it brightens my skin tone, and it prevents new acne breakouts. I almost finished this gorgeous gel cream from K-beauty brand called VT Cosmetics. This is how much I have left and I will definitely repurchase. This has been my favorite moisturizer to apply under my makeup, again because it has very lightweight texture. It absorbs instantly to the skin. It has this watery texture that sinks into the skin. It doesn't leave any greasy or heavy residue, which is perfect for my very oily skin. And what I especially love about this moisturizer is that it is very hydrating. Normally watery formulas like this, they tend to be not so hydrating on the skin, but this PDRN moisturizer is actually super hydrating on the skin. This is probably the most hydrating gel moisturizer I have ever tried. I've been using this skincare routine as my makeup prep all month, and my makeup and my foundation looked so beautifully and so even and so natural. This is also the routine I have under my makeup today. I absolutely love this trio. For oily acne prone skin, this is a chef's kiss. And I couldn't not to include my all-time favorite sunscreen. This is also from YesStyle. This is from K-beauty brand called Manyo, and this is their Hyaluron Hydrating Sunscreen SPF 50. This is the best sunscreen I have ever tried in my life. I believe it has around 10 types of different hyaluronic acid. It is extremely lightweight. It absorbs into the skin instantly and sinks into the skin so beautifully. Again, because I have very oily acne prone skin, I absolutely hate heavy greasy sunscreens, and this is more like a fluid. See how almost watery it is? Many sunscreens do break me out, so I'm very picky when it comes to my SPFs. This sunscreen is so hydrating. I don't even apply a moisturizer underneath it. It's absolutely gorgeous under makeup. It doesn't make my makeup more oily or greasy. This sunscreen is just pure perfection. It doesn't leave any white cast. I highly recommend trying this. It's perfect for all skin types, dry, normal, dehydrated, or oily, but my oily acne prone skin especially enjoyed it. And last two beauty products I wanted to include in this video are perfumes. First is Bianco Latte from Giardini di Toscana. This is definitely viral for a reason. I'm probably the last person trying this perfume, but let me tell you, when I finally got my hands on this, I couldn't stop wearing this fragrance. This is the best vanilla scent I have ever tried in my entire life, and I'm a huge vanilla girly. Vanilla is my favorite note in the perfumes. Most of my perfumes have vanilla notes, but this is hands down the best vanilla perfume in my collection. This is very soft, very enveloping, very sweet, but not overly sweet. And I absolutely love this little balsamic note this perfume has. This is definitely not a boring vanilla. This is actually a very complex fragrance. The best way how I can describe this fragrance, to me, it smells like vanilla ice cream with tonka beans. To me, this is perfect everyday scent, and I especially love applying it before bed because it's so comforting and enveloping and calming. And the second fragrance I couldn't stop wearing in July is this Zielinski and Rozen Cedarwood, Patchouli, and Jasmine. This is such a delicious, very complex woody scent. Woody notes are my favorite notes after vanilla. I absolutely adore woody scents, and this brand Zielinski and Rozen, in my opinion, has one of the best woody fragrances. This fragrance is also very complex and not boring at all. It has very prominent notes of cedarwood and patchouli, and I love cedarwood and patchouli in fragrances. It smells very woody, but it has this little sweetness to it, I think thanks to the jasmine. I also get a tiny note of incense, even though it is not mentioned in the pyramid. I would say this is a very gorgeous mix of woody and cedarwood notes with a tiny bit of incense and a little sweetness to it. And this brand Zielinski and Rozen is so incredibly underrated. Their fragrances are such a high quality and retail for 95 euros for 50 milliliters, which is not that crazy. I actually wonder why not so many people talk about their fragrances on the internet, because their fragrances are truly incredible. So that's it for today's July's favorites, you guys. I hope you found something valuable and useful in this video. In my next video, I would love to talk about my favorite MAC lipsticks of the summer, so stay tuned. So thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.